Here we have 40 Glenburnie Road in Tooting Bec, probably around about a 5-minute walk down to Tooting Bec station that way. And of course you have all the cafes, the Tooting Bec Common, you have the bars, you have the restaurants. It's a really happening place to be. This is the house right here. As you can see, it's a beautiful period property. There's a couple of trees outside to just dampen a little bit of the road noise. But having said that, it's not a busy road at all. You can see here, there's one car just gone past and there's hardly anyone else around. Coming through to the house, which is now empty and available for viewings. We come straight into the big hallway. Up here on the roof, we've got a lot of the original features left, and the cornicing is still in really good shape actually. The first room we go into is what would classically be the reception room. So you've got the bay window, which is a feature of the period properties, and it's a really good size. Again, cornicing looks pretty much all intact. This was let out previously to us putting it on the market. The tenants have just left. So this second room, which is the room behind the reception, was being used as a bedroom, although I dare say you'd use it as a dining room or potentially some sort of study if you were living here. Again, you've got all the cornicing in place, and that kind of leads out, you can see through the window to the side passageway. Again, really good sized room. A lot of people here do knock through this wall into the other reception room and create a big open plan kind of reception diner. But this house has had an extension, I believe, done at the back here, so that you have dining space just past the kitchen at the rear, leading onto the garden, which was really nice, and also just kind of frees up that other room to be something other than a dining room if you want it to. You have a downstairs WC, which is dead handy, and then just off the hallway you also have the cellar. Let's have a look. Is the light working? The light is not working, but you kind of get the idea. It's one of those kind of coal run cellars, which long and thin runs underneath the hallway. It's basically to the front door. So it's probably, I don't know, somewhere around about 5 meters long and the width of, you know, the hallway essentially. So it's just really good storage space. People do put sort of fridges, washing machines, that sort of stuff down there, or tumble dryers, just to get them out of the way, essentially. So coming through to kitchen, so a really good sized kitchen, lots of work space, and a nice window to the side as well to bring in a bit of extra light. Of course, this dining part of the kitchen, which has the mega flow, leads out into the garden. The garden's not the biggest in the world, but it's really cute, and it is, as you can see, absolutely flooded with sunlight most of the day. So let's call it no maintenance. You've got, it's mostly tarmacked here with the skirting sort of done as a flower bed, and it's quite mature. You know, you've got some older trees which are providing a bit of privacy from the houses behind. As again, you know, it was tenanted, so it could do with a little TLC in the garden, but nevertheless a really cool space. You can see that someone was enjoying barbecues here at one time. Okay, let's go back through to the main hallway and up the stairs. Oh. So this house is pretty cool as far as Tooting period properties go. It is a full 3-bed. A lot of the houses in Tooting will be 3 beds, but one of those rooms is very much a box room where you can't get a bed into, essentially. So at the front here, you have a full house width master bedroom, which I don't know if the video really does it justice, but it is absolutely huge. And of course, you've got the bay window with a nice tree outside as well. We are double glazed also. Again, not really that it's a busy road or anything, but just, I guess, nice to know. So in most houses in Tooting, what you'll have is this room, instead of being the full width of the house, will be split with a wall sort of coming down here, just past the bay. And then this section will become a little box room, and then this section will become a double bedroom. So essentially, you're sort of nicking room from a big room to make two rooms, whereas this one has very much just kept the big, lovely master bedroom. Behind the master, you have the second double bedroom upstairs. Again, really big size. And the view out the back is nice and private. No one sort of stirs back towards this house, which is cool. And then towards the rear split level on the first floor, we have the third bedroom. So this is a section that wouldn't usually be here. You usually have the two bedrooms there, plus the box room, and no room here. Whereas essentially you've got those, two huge rooms here, and then a further double at the back, which is pretty unique, as I say, to Tooting. Again, a nice little outlook, and you've got a bay window to bring in all that lovely sunlight. And then the remainder of the split level is what will be the family bathroom times two. So again, it's been tenanted, this property. So the landlord had put in, instead of one huge family bathroom, he's got these two full bathrooms, which is really good for tenants. If everyone's rushing out of the house at the same time in the morning, then you don't get a big queue in the hallway waiting for showers, etc. Again, you could keep that versatility moving forward, or very easy, you could just knock through this stud wall and refit the bathroom. I mean, a new bathroom is sweet, and the work it would take to do that would be covered in around about 5 or 6 grand, I would imagine. So really not a big deal at all. The other really cool thing about this house is that we have a double loft. So above this front part of the house, you can see the loft hatch here. You have a big loft which runs right over the main bedroom, the second bedroom, and the hallway space. You then have a secondary loft which runs above what would be the two bathrooms and the back bedroom. Two separate loft pieces, essentially. What a lot of people do around here is they do the loft conversion, and essentially, because this house is that little bit bigger and a little bit longer than most around, you could do a double loft conversion, which means you would get at the front of the house here, if you wanted, you could probably get 2 bedrooms or a massive master bedroom and an ensuite with it at the front part of the house. And at the back part of the house, that you could get another bedroom and potentially a roof terrace coming off it, which is pretty killer. And will really move the house into that next kind of, price bracket, essentially. What it costs to do that, I would imagine, would be somewhere around about 100 grand, and you would probably add on more than 100 grand in value to the house after you've added on, probably 300 square foot, 2 bedrooms and an extra bathroom as well. You can see out the back here, maybe, is a row of houses in the street, sort of just behind us, and then the house next door. I mean, I would say that more houses around here have done these loft conversions and haven't done them these days, just because it adds on so much equity to the house. When you come to sell it again, you'll have that extra 200 grand to pull out and put into your next purchase. And also it just transforms the house into, obviously a way bigger property, and you can grow into it over the years with the family. Wandsworth Council also is, notoriously friendly when it comes to planning permission. So unlike other councils like Lambeth, you can be pretty assured that if neighbours and stuff have got these changes done, that you're going to be allowed to do them as well. The house is on the market for 900,000, which, to be honest with you, is a fantastic price. Obviously the tenants have just moved out, so the owner is keen to get moving here, and we are starting viewing straight away. So please get in touch. Cheers. Bye-bye.